Welcome back to the Strato Automation technical channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to configure your BW437 fresh out of the box for various rooftop units. So I won't be going over any heat pump configurations in this video, just rooftop units. So here I've taken my BW437 out of the box, got 24 volts AC hooked up to the back plate, and I've powered it on. The default configuration out of the box for these is going to be rooftop with 2 stages. The other options that you can use just by setting things up via the stat interface here are rooftop with economizer, rooftop indoor air quality, rooftop with modulating heating and cooling, rooftop 3 stages, rooftop 4 stages. Once again, I'm going to be excluding the heat pumps from this video, just going over rooftop configurations. No heat pump. So out of the box, it's going to be off. If I want to turn change my mode here, I'm going to use this top left button with the squares on to go between auto, heat, cool. So I'll throw it into auto. For fan, that's the button down here. Our options are auto and on. Throw it into auto. So if I'm just doing a rooftop with 2 stages, pretty straightforward. Just follow the wiring diagrams in our documentation, and you should be able to plug and chug. That is if you're not doing any backnet communications. These are just standalone units, then you don't need to do any addressing or changing of the information on here as far as IDing these on your network. To select a different configuration, I'll hold the 2 buttons here on the left, the square and the arrow, and it'll ask me to enter a pin. For that pin, I'm going to go up, up, up. That'll put me in setup mode, and I can go ahead and choose a different configuration here. Sorry, using the arrows on the right. So the default, like I said, is rooftop 2 stages. I can choose rooftop economizer. Skip over heat pump, rooftop indoor air quality, rooftop modulating, rooftop 3 stages, rooftop 4 stages. So for all the different rooftop ones here, you're just going to want to follow the wiring diagram and the sequence in the documentation for that corresponding one for whichever one you need. To select it, I'll hit the enter arrow down here. Then it'll ask me to pick my units, imperial or metric, depending on where you are. I'll stick in imperial since I'm in the United States. Then I'll configure the sensor type I'm using. So type 2 or type 3 are your options. Leave it as type 2. I'll choose my room temp calibration, so if I know that I'm going to be off a little bit based on where I put it in the room, or some other, extraneous factor, I can enter that here. And if I'm done, if everything's ready to go, I'll hit the enter again on quit. It'll go back to off, and it'll have saved that configuration that I selected. Once again, I can turn my fan my mode, auto, cool, heat. I can select whichever one I want. And my fan, I can do auto or on. I'll leave it in auto, keep it simple. And once again, if these are not being hooked up to any backnet network, then I don't need to configure my address or anything like that. But if I do need to configure an address, once again, I'll hold the 2 buttons on the left here, and this pin is going to be square, square, up. That'll take me to configuration mode. Here I can set my address. I'll go in, and I'll select an address for whatever I want. So I'll just set this as 13 for fun. That's good. I'll cycle through using the button on the top left here, my instance. change my instance. Using, I would hit enter, it can change my network number, my baud rate, my max frame, and my max master. To save that, I'll hit yes. The device will reset and save all those configuration changes I made. It'll boot back up, and then it'll go back into the program that it was previously running and keep chugging on that. And now we're back to my rooftop unit. So, like I said, all of our wiring diagrams, how to hook everything up in the back plate for your different inputs and outputs for whatever selection you choose in the menu here is available in our documentation, as well as our sequences if you need more information, as well as a full point list. So if you are doing BACnet integration and you do need to do customization outside of what is available by making changes here at the stat, you can do that through your BACnet front end. In our points list, all our points are exposed. So when you pull these in to that front end, all of those points are available for you to make changes and kind of do your own thing with this thing. So that's going to be it for this video. There will be another video covering the heat pump. So check out that if you were looking for heat pump configurations. Thank you for watching and have a great day.